button. There we go. All right, so welcome everybody. We are going to start down on our backs today. So go ahead and make your way down to your back. And once you get down there, just give yourself a nice little hug for a second. Oh, feels good, right? Calm before the storm. Take a couple of breaths, feel that little stretch through your back. Nice, hang on right there, a few more seconds. I'm just gonna need to scoot up here a little bit. All right, then from here, we'll go ahead and bring those legs up into tabletop. Now your palms can lay at your side, palm down or up. If you want a little more support for this first few sequences, you can bring your thumbs underneath your low back. And you can technically keep them there, but we're gonna bump things up as we go. So starting with our legs in parallel, go ahead and just flex your feet and point your feet. Flex and point. So we're just gonna warm up the ankles. Now you wanna think about your knees being right over the hips. So we don't wanna pull them in too far. We want knees right over the hips. So right here, it's not too bad maybe. All right, a couple of more. Just slowly warming up. Point and flex. 2 more times. Point and flex. Point and flex. Now hold the flex. We're gonna push out. Point, flex, pull in. Push out. Point, flex, pull in. So you'll start to notice as you push out, right, the abs have to engage. The abs have to fire a little bit more. So at any time, if you start to have some pain in your low back, bring those thumbs right under your low back. So it'd be right here. That's gonna help give you some support through the low back and also through the core. Point, flex, pull in. Couple more here. Point, flex, pull in. Now push them out, hold them out. Just point and flex here. So now the abs have to just stay on fire as we point and flex the feet. Point and flex, point and flex. 4 more. It's 4. Good. 3. Good. 2 and 1. Right there. Pull them in. Give yourself a little hug. Just a little warm up to get you started. All right. Now you can stay in this position with the head down on the mat and your thumbs underneath your glutes. Or bring your fingertips behind your head. Tuck your chin to your chest. Curl your shoulder blades up off the ground. So now we're in the C curve of our spine. Flex the feet. We're going to repeat that. Point, flex, or push, point, flex, pull in. Push out, point, flex, pull in. Push out, point, flex, pull in. Trying to keep the shoulders lifted here. You got it right there. 2 more. 1 more. Now take it out there and hold it out there. Point and flex. Who is feeling those shins? And flex, point, and flex, point, and flex. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pull it in. We're going into our Pilates 100. Then I'll give you that little bit of a break. So chin stays tucked in. Arms come to your side. Palms down. Knees can stay in the tabletop or long. Let's go. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Halfway. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 90. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hug it in. Relax the head, neck, and shoulders. Nice job. Take a couple of breaths. We're going to go into our single leg stretch. So again, you have the option to keep this head on the ground, or you can have a pillow under it anytime you have neck issues. Otherwise, legs come back up into tabletop. Chin tucks to the chest. Roll those shoulders up off the ground. We're going to pull in on the right shin. Pull, pull, switch, pull, pull. Switch, pull, pull, switch, pull, pull. You got it. Little double pulls right there. Now, anytime if this bothers your head, neck, and shoulders, because sometimes it can really get to me, I can always keep my head down, right? So I can lower my head anytime I need a moment, right? And then I can just pull it back up. You got it right here. 2 more. Pull, 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 pull. Now let's take it straight leg. Pull, pull, switch, pull, pull. You can stay with bent leg as needed as you want. Pull, 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 pull. Good, right here. Pull, 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 pull. You got it. Keep going. You can lay that head down anytime you need to. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now come to that right leg. Here we go. We can let that left foot come all the way down to the ground, and we're going to climb up the right leg into that seated position. Climb it round your back, come down. Curl the chin into the chest, climb up, 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 up for the ankle or the foot. Roll it down, climb down, climb down. Climb in our tree. Climb up. Now, that leg that's extended, the left leg, it can be bent if that makes that a little bit easier for you and you need to. Right, here we go. 2 more this side. Climb it up. Climb it down, rounding that spine, round it up. Round it down right here. Lift that chin, tuck it in, switch the legs. Right leg comes to the ground, climb up the left. Nice, climb it down. So try to round that spine on your way up and round that spine on your way down. Keep going right there. All right, we've got Sarah and Madison looking great today. Lynn and Kelsey, awesome. Welcome, Karina, Darlene, Vicky. You are all rocking it out. Amy B and Emily, 3 more this leg. Evelyn, Megan, Callie, Carol, Alyssa, Christine, Trina, Deb, Jen, Daniela, Gretchen, Anne Marie, and Lauren. You all look fabulous this morning. I think it is morning, it's afternoon, some places morning, some places you look amazing. Roll it down, give those knees a quick hug into your chest, relax your head, neck, and shoulders for 5 seconds. And then we're gonna go into that double leg. I like to call this suitcase crunch. So chin tucks in, round it all in, wrap yourself into this ball, your suitcase is tucked and tightly packed, and then open it up. Inhale, round it all in. Exhale, open it up. I think I had that backwards. Exhale as you round in. Inhale as you open up. Exhale as you round in. Inhale as you open up. So on that effort, that crunch, exhale, inhale. Again, the head and neck could stay on the floor the whole time. So anytime you need to, drop that head and neck onto the floor. Here we go. 4 more of these. It's 4, 3, good, 2, and 1. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Crunch it in right here. Bring the hands behind your head. Bicycle it, left shoulder, right knee, and switch. Bicycle and switch. Kick the leg out, pull it in. Shoulder to knee, shoulder to knee. You got it right here. Hang on to it. Shoulder to knee, shoulder to knee. We're gonna stick with some ab work, but we're gonna let our head and neck have a little bit of a break and start moving more into our quads in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug it in. Relax the head, neck, and shoulders to the ground. Take a breath. All right, left foot can be on the ground, left heel towards the ceiling. Palms at your side on the floor. Extend this right leg out long, point it up, flex it down. Point and flex. All right, not too bad right here. Perhaps, if you want a little more, extend that left leg long, left leg lengthens. Now the abs work a little bit harder. Again, if you have any low back issue, you can always bring those thumbs right under your low back. So that's always okay. You want a little bit more? Float that left leg in the air. Here we go. 8 more. 8, 7. So it's floating, it's on the ground, or it's bent. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now point that right leg up. Give me a big circle out, around, and back up. Out, around, and back up. Same thing. That left foot is on the ground. it's floating or that knee is bent. 4 more circles out and around, and then we'll come the other way. 3 more. You got it, Christine Q. Looks great, Trina. Last one, coming out and around. Now here we go. Take it around, out to the side, and then up through the center. Out to the side, up through the center. Whichever way I didn't go. I just confused myself. So circle the other direction. That would be the easiest directions for me to give you. You got it. Awesome, Daniela. Sorry about that. I confused myself. Nice, Evelyn. You got it. 4 more. Excellent. Looks great. Karina and Alyssa. Love it. When you finish, we're just going to switch that out. So right foot on the ground, right knee to the ceiling, left leg extends long. Point and flex. Point and flex. Right? So maybe you come here, you catch your breath a little bit, let that knee be bent. Then you extend it long. If it's working out okay long, go ahead and let it rise into the air. This is usually when I need to bring my thumbs behind my glutes. Point and flex. We got like a full minute of these. Keep going. Right there. Point and flex. You got it. Nice. I just got to keep coming up so I can see you. Looks great, Madison. Is your mom just sitting there watching you work hard? Yeah, I know. Yeah. She's probably having, you know, like some coffee or something. You got it, Lynn. Awesome, Kelsey. Looks great, Vicki and Emily. Keep going right there. About 10 more seconds on this lift and lower. And then we'll come into our circles both ways. I'll try not to confuse you this time. 3, 2, and 1. So left leg points up. We're going to take it out counterclockwise. Counterclockwise and up. Right, I can always lower that right leg. Try not to move anything except in this hip socket. So I'm trying not to roll through my body. 3 more. 3 more here. 3, 2, and 1. Now we drop it down. We come out and around clockwise. Drop it down, out and around clockwise. There you go, right there. Out and around clockwise. So we are like working our abs, we're working our hips, we're working our quads, right? It's all getting a little bit of work. We have 1 more move, couple more moves, I should say, coming up here in our back position. 2 more right here. And then we'll be having a break and a posture break as well. And 1. All right, little hug. So a little hug in right here. We're going to finish up with our frog variations here. So we're going to take the toes, turn them out. So heels are together, toes are turned out. Hands can stay behind your low back. Sometimes we do this seated. Today we're doing it on the floor. Pull those knees in. Really try to crunch your frog legs in. Push them out. Let those inner thighs squeeze together. Pull them in. Push and pull. Push and pull. Try to keep your heels together the whole time. So our heels will try to stay together, pulling as far as you can. Push out. Now, to make it a little bit easier, push a little higher. To make it a little bit more difficult, push a little lower. And so the lower the feet are to the ground, the little bit more difficult that will be. And then we're going to add some straddles to that. So when you pull in, pull it in, push out, straddle, heels together, pull in, push out, straddle, heels together, pull in. You got it right there. Straddle it, heels together, pull in. Nice. 3 more here. This is 3. Good. 2. Now we're going to hold it out there on this 1. Straddle and click. Straddle and click. Now, instead of just straddle and clicking, we're going to crisscross those legs. So straddle, 1 leg on top. Straddle, other leg on top. Here you go. It's 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Now come back just to the pull in, push out. Pull in, push out. 2 more, pull in, push out. 1 more, pull in, push out. Now pull in, straddle, together, push out, straddle, together, pull in, straddle, together, push out, straddle, together. You got it right here. So doubling up the straddle. I know, hang on to it. We're almost there. Little grand finale. You got a break coming up. 2 more. Last one, sort of. Push out. Now pull it in, hold straddle. Hold straddle. Hold straddle right here. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug the knees. Mid-class, my friends. Take a drink. So take your time. Come on up. New position. Oh, do what you need to do for those legs. Get some water. Right there. We're going to take a little break. Not really, it's not a break, but kind of a break from being on our back, a break from our arms and from our legs, and come into our arms rather. So a little bit of upper body work here. So you have some options. You can sit here more in this seated cross-legged position. It's going to be a little bit easier. You can sit more in our pike position, a little bit harder. You really want to challenge yourself. You're going to lean it back, right? So my knees could be bent, my knees could be straight, or you really want to challenge yourself today. You're going to lift the legs in the air. I'm going to keep my legs on the ground, but I don't want to take that away from you. So I'm going to come into this pike position right here. I'm going to bring my arms out to the side, my palms face away. I'm going to flick in, my palms are going to face me out and in, out and in. And I want you to really think about pressing out, pulling in, pressing out, pulling in. So remember your options: cross-legged, straight leg, bent leg, here, lean back with bent or straight, or that ultimate legs in the air, bent or straight. You got it right here. Pull, 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 squeeze. Nice. So we're giving those legs a little bit of a break here, really working this upper body. 4, 3, set tall, 2, and 1. Hold it out. Push it up. Pull it down. Push it up. So I'm pulling those elbows all the way down behind me. Pull it down. Push and pull. Push and pull. Right there. Try to set nice and tall. Pull. So visualize, imagine you're pulling something pretty heavy, right? It works even without holding weights. You got it, Lauren. Awesome, Anne-Marie. Your screen went dark on me, Jen. I know you're still working. Right here, 2 more. 2 and 1. Here we go. Squeeze those arms together. You know we love our prayer pulses here. Try to squeeze the forearms and the elbows together. Push up. Push up. Push up. So part of the work is trying to squeeze those elbows together. It is okay if they're a little bit apart, but I want you trying to squeeze them. Squeeze them. Squeeze together. Squeeze together. Nice. Come on, hang on to it. We got a few minutes here in this arm position. No weights, but it doesn't matter. We're still going to feel it. Push. Push. 4, 3. We're going to come into that bicep. 2 and 1. This is where we roll the palms open, straighten and bend, straighten and bend. Now I'm still in my pike position. Remember, I could be leaned back. That's going to make my core work more. I can lift legs in the air, right? I don't want to take away a challenge for you. So feel free to add that challenge in there. Who's starting to feel their arms? I am. We got a little bit more here. We're close. 4 more here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. From here, helicopter behind and front, behind and front, behind and front. So pinky, and I kind of do my thumb and first finger together. Tap and tap, tap and tap. Come on, hang on to it. Here we go, here we go. We got just one more move after this. 4, 3, it's about 4 minutes straight of arms. 2 and 1. Now those arms come out. Pinkies tap the shoulders, open them. Pinky tap, open. pinky tap, open. Now, if you want to bring a little bit more in, pinky tap, straighten. Pinky tap, straighten. Pinky tap, straighten. Good, right there. This is it. We get to shake these arms out. Come on, we can do it. 8 more. Yes, we can. 8, 7, set tall. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, shake them out, shake them out, shake them out. Woo. All right, my friends, we're coming back down onto our back. We're gonna work those glutes, those hamstrings, a little bit of outer thigh with some glute bridge work. Whew, my arms are still burning. All right, roll it on back down. Bring those heels in to your glutes. We're gonna start with just some slow, basic curl ups. So articulating the spine, curl the tailbone up. Feel your low back press into the mat. Palms are open at your sides. Squeeze the glutes. Roll up. Trying to roll up 1 vertebrae at a time. Take your time. Just really feel the squeeze on the back of the body, the stretch to the front, and then try to roll it down 1 vertebrae at a time. So you've got to keep that tailbone tucked under so your lumbar spine lowers before your sacrum. Let's do that 2 more times, nice and slow. Squeeze the glutes. Roll it up 1 vertebrae at a time. And roll it down. Here we go, roll it up. My arms are still burning. And roll it down. Now from here, we're gonna keep that tailbone tucked up. We're gonna press and lower, press and lower. Try to keep the glutes on fire the whole time. Try to keep that tailbone curled up the whole time. We're moving about 3/4 of the way. All right, so not all the way to our max, but also not all the way to the ground. Lift and lower, lift and lower. You got it right there. You're gonna feel your glutes, you're gonna feel part of your hamstrings. Nice. Hang on to it. 4 more right here. 4, 3, 2. Hold it up there. You knew it, you guessed it. Take this right leg, point it up, flex the foot. We're gonna lift and lower it 8 times. 8, hold it up there. 7, not too fast. 6, you got it. 5, hold on, squeeze, squeeze. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend the knees, switch. Flex the foot, lift and lower it 8 times. Squeeze. 8, 7, 6, 5, come on, come on. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend the knee, lower it, lift your glutes a little bit higher. Squeeze your inner thighs towards each other. So my ankles are not touching. My ankles are right behind, each hip, but I'm gonna squeeze those inner thighs towards each other. And I'm gonna pulse, 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 pulse. So squeezing the inner thighs, it's gonna activate the inner thighs, it's activating the outer thighs, it's activating the glutes, it's activating the hamstrings. You're gonna feel that in that entire area from your hips to your knees. Keep squeezing, keep pulsing. Yes, you can, yes, you can. We're gonna do 10 more of them. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up there, hold it up there. We're gonna come into our swings, coming a little more into our outer glute. So lower it, swing it up to the right, swing it over to the left, swing right, swing left. So don't just go a little ways, right? I want you coming all the way to the peak. Swing it as high as you can, swing it as high as you can. Swing right, swing left. Keep swinging it, keep squeezing it. We're gonna hold to one side, coming up here in 4, 3, you're doing both sides here. 2 more both sides. 1 more both sides. Hold it to the right, swing, swing, swing. We're sticking right. You're gonna feel that on that outer thigh. You're gonna feel that into that glute. Here we go, hang on to it, come on, yes you can. Yes you can. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Swing it over to the other side. Keep going. Pulse left. Squeeze, squeeze. We're almost there, my friends. We got about 2 more minutes of work. We're going to flip over for a little bit of back work. We're going to be done. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down. Oh, roll it over to your belly or come up and over to your belly. We have just some basic work on our back, nothing fancy here. We're close to being out of time. So if you want to stay on all fours, you're going to opposite bird dog, right? Otherwise, you're going to come on down to the ground. You can opposite here as well. So we could opposite, or we're lifting it all. Lift and lower, lift and lower. You got it right here. We've got about 60 seconds, nice and basic. Just getting a little extra back work, right? We've gotten our glutes, we've got our hamstrings. We're just gonna get a little more back work here with just our regular lift and lower Supermans. So hang on to it. And then we're gonna hold it at the top, coming up here in about 30 seconds. So keep coming, lift and lower, lift and lower. If you're on all fours, you're gonna continue what you're doing. If you're on your belly, in 15 seconds, we're gonna hold it up here and swim. Hang on, not yet. Squeeze, squeeze. Right here, 3 seconds, 3, 2, hold it up there. Paddle the hands, paddle the feet, the gaze is at the ground, 30 seconds. Right here, paddle it out. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. You got 20 seconds to go, my friends. You look amazing. Awesome, Cleo. You got it. Lauren looks great. Gretchen. Awesome, Emily and Sarah, Madison, Kelsey and Amy. Let me get through everybody. Callie, Evelyn, Karina, Vicky, Emily, Carol, Alyssa, Daniela, Deb, Trina, Jen R, Anne-Marie, Lauren, Gretchen, Christine Q. You got it. Cleo and Lynn. Oh, you did it. You did it. Take your time. Press back into child's pose. Oh, nice work. Just pause here in child's pose for like 30 seconds. Your body will thank you for it. Catch your breath. Let everything just kind of ease, right? So 5 minutes after this class, 12:05 Pacific Standard Time, we have our Stretch Express. So shortly we'll log out, we'll log back in. Nice, so we will get a couple of stretches here first. Come on up, take those legs long in front of us. Stretching down that whole back side of your body. Flex your feet, walk your hands forward. Take your time, ease into it. Ease into it right here. So we're gonna get at the whole back of our body stretch here, then we're gonna kind of pretty much get the whole front of our body stretch. That'll take us to the end. We'll log out, and if you want Stretch Express, you'll log back in. So we're just gonna hold this about 20 more seconds. Giving that time, that body time to just go, ah. I mean, Pilates is sneaky, Pilates burns. Nice. And slowly round yourself up. We're gonna come over onto our shins, onto our knees. That's where we'll get the entire front of our body. So we're gonna bring our hands onto our low back support. Press your hips forward, pull your elbows together, and lift your heart. Keep your chin slightly tucked, just meaning we're not letting our head crank back. Nice. Now this is a perfect place to stay right here for about 30 seconds. It stretches the whole front of the body. If anybody wants a little bit more, you could reach for those heels, coming down into our full camel. Just going to take that stretch a little deeper. But you're stretching through your chest, your belly, your hip flexors, your quads. And this is our counter stretch to our forward fold. Nice. 2 more breaths here. If your hands are on your hips, bring them back up to your low back. Pull the belly into your spine to round yourself up. And then take a moment, just kind of twist and easy shake that out. And we are out of time, my friends. Thank you so much for joining me for Mat Pilates. I'm going to log us out. Give it about 2 minutes, kind of let everything reset. Log back in if you're coming for Stretch Express. See some of you in just a second.